Good morning, everybody.
And good evening.
And goedemorgen.
And good night.
Goedemorgen.
Hello, guys.
Hi, guys. Everybody, good to see you again. And the winner this week is
Paul and Yvonne.
Paul and Yvonne. Goedemorgen.
Have you heard of First?
First.
First. It used to be a trend, especially under YouTube comments.
Huh?
People who would be the first ones to comment under a very popular video would write only first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's
okay. So next time you can write first.
And Wim?
Yeah, I think you want to say alive and kicking, Wim.
Still alive and kicking, yeah.
Still alive and kicking.
That has there's a lot of weight to that sentence.
Yep.
These days.
We are also alive, and I do quite a lot of kicking during the week, actually.
Exactly. Hi, Yvonne. And Jennifer says, we just saw this appear. Indonesia is open. Would you care to elaborate?
Yeah, actually, the thing is, Jennifer, that you are right and you are wrong both at the same time. Because there are very, very strong rumors that the borders in Bali are open and that the first flights from Australia got in. But this morning I got information that that's not really the case, not officially yet anyway, and that there's still quarantine issues here and there. It's honestly, it changes every day. So quarantine periods differ from depending on how many vaccinations you have, from 3 days to 5 days. Yes, tourism visa, no tourism visa. But the positive thing is that things happen. And it's impossible that it will take another couple of months before things turn to normal. I think it's a matter of weeks.
I'm guessing it will be like a cascading effect, and then suddenly everything will.
And on a good note, we have the first bookings in, so we are really happy.
And for those watching who made a booking, thank you.
Thank you, and also for donations that are still coming in. We are really pushing the limits right now, and first booking for now would be end of May, so we still have to hold on for a couple of months, but slowly we're getting there.
Yeah, and it's also something just to look forward to.
Personally,
I can't wait.
It makes us very happy. We had a big booking from Australia. We have a potential booking from Holland, big booking for November, and some individual bookings from France. And so things are happening.
Exactly. Hello, John.
Hi, John.
En Sonja,
Albert.
Hi, guys.
Goedemorgen.
Good morning.
En jullie zijn een van de boekers. They are one of the bookers. En Dagmar en Philip, they have a booking outstanding, right?
Yes, yeah. Definitely.
And Jose wants to come. She's waiting.
So, and you know, it feels very nice to be able to put some bookings in our system again.
Oh, yeah.
After such a long time of just nothing. For me, it's a nice feeling to be able to do that.
Yes.
It's very nice.
And believe me or not, every email that comes in and that I see that like, yes, we have a booking. I go down and I tell all the people there, guys, we have a booking today. And everybody's like, yes. Everybody is so excited that things start to change now. So we got our booster, right?
Yeah, we did. We're triple vaccinated, so that means
triple vaccinated, and some of the staff are as well. Not everybody yet, but it depends. There has to be 6 months in between. But
Yeah, because some of the staff, in order to get their second vaccination, your blood pressure had to be at a certain level. Not all of them met those requirements. So until they meet those requirements, then they can finally take the third shot as well. Ernst is referring to last week's stream. He couldn't identify the root-like plant origin.
We are still very puzzled about that, Ernst. And to have it as a mangrove root or fruit, we're not even close to mangroves here. So I have no idea.
Maybe Maybe a crab brought it.
Nah, not really. Nah.
I'm impressed. They can travel quite a bit.
They can.
Yeah.
We found some of them in the bathtub.
Yes, ja. Selamat siang, Rob.
Hi Rob, goedemiddag.
Goedemiddag en hi Anneke.
Hi Anneke, leuk dat je er weer bent.
Yeah,
nice to see you all again.
Definitely, and yeah, just before we started, I told Simone that it's amazing that most of you actually watching now have been with us in this virtual way since the absolute beginning. Some of whom we haven't even met yet.
Yes, like Ernst.
Yeah.
Like Ernst, like Siep, and like Wim and Desiree.
Yeah, you people are absolute legends, without a doubt. So once
everybody else, like Albert and Sonja, and even John, they have been here, and Anneke and Peter, they have been here, so they know us, and then it becomes a little bit more logic. But
yeah,
all the ones that haven't even been here yet, it's amazing. You guys are amazing.
Once again, thank you very much. So we have quite a few things to unpack in the coming hour because, we're going to start with a short weather report.
Yeah.
And then we're going to look at a boat.
Right.
Right. And then I forgot who made that suggestion. Yeah, I think Jennifer made that suggestion 2 weeks ago. How about a map? So we're going to show you a map of the place, the new place here. And after that, we'll give you an update, and then hopefully that will give you a bit of a better picture of where everything is, because we've shown you a lot of updates, but now then at least you get some context along with those updates as well. Yeah. So,
yeah, like okay, guys, weather report. For those that know us, we know we only have 2 seasons here: a so-called rainy season and a dry season.
Yeah.
And this time of the year, normally spoken, the rainy season officially starts at the half of October and then should end around end of March, half of April, then it's finished. So we are right in the end of the raining season. And if I say rain, I mean rain. Rain with capitals underlined and bold print. And yesterday around 4 o'clock or 3:30, it started to pour. Really, honestly, so heavy that I went out with the dogs and the camera. And
you're a diver at heart, huh?
Oh yeah.
When there's water.
We were absolutely soaked, but actually we went out and just to show you how much water is coming down and runs over the resort.
Yeah. I think some of the Australians, hi Graham.
Hi Graham.
And I hope you guys are doing okay given the circumstances in Eastern Australia.
Yeah.
There's been quite some flooding there as well.
How are you guys doing with that? Right? Are you okay in Sydney and surroundings?
Because last week Graham and Matthew, Graham was at Matthews.
Yes.
Because of the flooding, I would imagine, but yeah, so he said we had your rain capitals underlined bold print big time on the East Coast. Yeah.
So how are things now? It has been solved a little bit because you had a lot of floods as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to work with water when something like that happens. Yeah. So the Dutch did.
Exactly. So yeah, this was yesterday?
This was yesterday around 4 o'clock. And this is one of the small channels that we dug actually to get rid of the water.
Yeah.
And it's like, if it would be wider, you could go rafting there. I was a little bit scared for Dapper because if she falls in, she's too small to handle it.
She'll float away. So yeah, so Graham is saying in Sydney we're okay. We need Dutch engineers now. Okay, we'll send you some. So yeah, this is a daily occurrence here as well.
So I don't know if you remember, but I told you when I bought this piece of land below where the villas are now and the swimming pool, that was actually a swamp. It was completely filled with water. So it's because, well, everything is really, really rushing down. Here you see this as well. The guys from the school, they're going home.
Yeah, and yesterday a lot of thunder.
Yeah, and
Really
right on top.
As we
really.
would say in Dutch, het spookte.
Yes. And I had someone on the telephone, and it was like there was a flash and an enormous bang right after. So yeah.
Yes.
Banjir, yes. Well, I
Absolutely.
managed to have to manage the water quite well actually. And then yeah, I asked the guys who's going to pay for all the triplex that they're using.
Yeah, this is Frans wearing a piece of triplex on his head. Under, on top of a raincoat.
Yes, yeah. He's not taking anything. He doesn't take any risks.
No. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So is there, are you thinking about digging a couple of extra drains to make sure that
no,
it gets managed?
what we want to do, or what I want to do, is actually right there. We are going to not redirect, direct the water on the natural way it's already running, and then just dug it out a little bit and reinforce it with stone so it looks nice.
Yeah.
And then the water will flow towards this bigger river that goes straight into the sea. So,
hi, Katrien.
Yeah. Hello, Katrien.
Late but not too late. Nope.
Nope. You're never too late.
Exactly. A wizard is never late.
It's never late.
Nor is he early. He arrives precisely as he means to.
Right. That's why he's a wizard.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe Katrien is also a wizard.
Hey, Petra has an answer for a temple bomb.
Yeah.
Plumeria. I'm going to look it up. Maybe you're right, Petra.
Plumeria, temple tree.
It looks like a plumeria. I don't know how a plumeria looks like, but it sounds like that could be it.
Well, you know your plants. And Jennifer, we need to organize a meeting of all stream watchers. We now know would be fun.
Oh, well, why not?
Yeah. If you remember,
we did that
a couple of months ago. Yeah, but also a couple of months ago, our viewers organized a dive in the Netherlands.
Yes.
The Thalassa dive, and
but Jennifer might be a little bit too far away.
Yeah, for sure. But no, yeah, by all means.
And Jen and Jurgen, thank you.
And hi, Marion.
Hello, Marion. And dank for the booking, Marion.
Yes.
Thank you.
Definitely.
So yeah,
a lot of rain.
It starts to get better because in the mornings now it's bright and sunny, so we can dry things.
Yeah.
And then later in the afternoon it starts to rain a little bit.
Yeah.
And then another exciting thing that happened this week is we managed to buy a small boat. Small, relatively small. It's a almost 9 meter boat. It needs a little bit of work to make it diveable. But I'm very happy, especially with the price I needed to pay for it. It was relatively cheap. And so we bought it. It is on land still, and we had to turn it around and inspect it. And you were there to
so
put it on
film.
On film. To save it for eternity.
For eternity.
Right.
This is a place called Tumumpa, which is Tumumpa.
Oh, yeah, that's Tumumpa, and this is the.
This is Tumumpa.
The fish harbor.
The fish harbor. Yeah, and it's a fish market at the same time.
Markets, yeah.
So, and this is.
This is the boat.
The new boat.
It's a fiberglass boat. Very thick, very strong, nicely reinforced with a big rope.
Yeah.
And so there, and it's it was also a little bit of they say chuchimata here.
Chuchimata.
Like chuchimata.
It means cleaning your eyes, but it has a different meaning.
Yeah, it's like seeing something else, having a small break, just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so everybody went there. They're not all similarly useful, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is a lot of the builders and engineers and a bunch of kids from the school.
Yeah. So just the kids from the school are at Thalassa because they have to do an internship, and because we don't have divers every day. Um, so, what do you think? That's
Yeah,
a nice little boat, huh?
yeah. I think everybody's very pleased with how it looks,
Yep.
especially for a boat. I don't know how old it is. Do you have any idea?
It's a couple of years old, but it doesn't really matter for a fiberglass
No,
boat,
exactly.
and it also hasn't been used a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Uh,
you saw the bottom of the hull. It looks very
yes,
clean still.
it's a good boat.
Yeah.
And so Surya at the moment, but that's in the update. Yeah, is
Mhm.
working on the engines, and then we will move this beauty to Lembeh.
Yeah,
So as soon as we have the engines ready, then it goes to Lembeh.
yeah.
I have no idea what they're doing with it, but it doesn't really matter.
So they turned it over
Yeah,
to inspect it a little bit, and then at one point,
they turn it back.
no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
You will see that, and then just taking a look at the inside. What does it look like? What's the wood like on the benches? Is that
Yeah,
still in good quality? And then Surya, the guy in the red jacket and the white hat here, he took some measurements to make sure,
yes.
to find out where he,
For the
right here.
Kuda.
Yeah,
Yep. So there will be 250 horsepowers, and this is such a sleek boat.
yeah.
It will go as a spear. So for the divers, I think it could take 4 to 6 divers easily,
Yeah.
especially in Lembeh because we're going up and down anyway.
Yeah, for Banka,
No, it's not for Banka. I think with very few people, yes.
Yeah.
But
And yes, it does come with a sunshade.
Yes.
This is not the sunshade, by the way. This is a tarpaulin that they put over it
Yeah.
To protect it from the elements after they've seen it. So they're covering it up. The sunshade you will see in a little bit. It's actually a lightweight sunshade on metal rods, right?
Yes,
it's like a tent structure a little bit.
Yeah, so we will probably start with that, but my intention is to bring it to one of the wharves in Lembeh, where they work with fiberglass,
right,
and have a proper hood on it.
Yeah, so this is the structure for the sunshade.
And these guys are carrying ice.
Yeah. And off they went.
And I think it's very fast, Graham. You're completely right. Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the purchases. Besides the 90 bags of cement I bought this week, this is more fun to buy a boat than cement, right?
Yeah.
I don't know where all the cement goes. Well, we will see where all the cement goes. Right?
Yes. It goes into a lot of buildings.
Yes.
And just one other thing, we also had a visit today. We had lunch with a guest.
Yeah.
2 guests actually. A real Manadonese influencer who came over.
Yes.
We invited a few people just to see if they can help us. If they
could help us to
put us on the map.
Get us some local business as well.
Yeah. So that was nice.
And it was my first time to eat
risotto.
And I loved it. It was really delicious. And I am very critical with food because I'm not a big eater. I don't care about food, but this was really good.
Well, you care about what you eat.
Yeah, I care about what I eat. Right.
Yeah. And oh, Graham, how many in the fleet now?
Yeah, Graham, that's only 3. Because the small wooden boat from Lembeh is finished. 2 years on the beach is really not good for the wooden boat, and it was already old.
Yeah.
And it's beyond salvaging right now. So we have what I call the Whale, which is another fiberglass boat in Lembeh, which we also plan to renovate, and then this little beauty, and then we have our big Thalassa boat. So that's 3. Still looking for one, because I want to have 2 boats here as well. or maybe another small one for Lembeh,
Yeah.
just to make sure that we are flexible enough to do all that.
But yeah, it's clear that it takes so much maintenance, and just letting a boat do nothing is just detrimental. It's just bad for the boat. So this is a nice base to start with.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you agree, Axel. And Solama Pagi, by the way. And I think, oops, no. I think it's time we take a bird's eye view of the place.
Yeah. Graham, I think I know that you have a drone. Huh? If you have and you come over, can you bring it?
Yeah.
Because talking about bird's eye, I would love to have some drone footage. And first of all, financially, I don't want to spend the money on that. And secondly, I am a disaster with anything electronic. So I am flying another drone in the trees. Nah. No. So.
That was funny. Not for the drone, though.
No. Actually, for me neither.
Yeah. Not at all. Oh, he doesn't have one, but he's looking for an excuse.
Well,
maybe you have an excuse now.
There are really small ones now.
Yes. I think also besides the drone thing, I think what Simone is trying to say, Graham, is we can't wait to see each other again.
Yes,
but it goes
definitely.
That goes for everyone. So shall we take a look at
Jennifer and Jurgen's request?
Yeah, right? Yeah. So I put together a little map. It's from memory. I couldn't base it off Google Maps because everything is covered by trees, so the satellite view doesn't show anything, any infrastructure. So I am very confident that the scales and the proportions are off, but it's a start.
It's a start, right?
And
yeah, it looks like that. It's really good.
Yeah. Thanks, Graham.
Okay.
All right, great.
I trust you.
Yeah, don't let her fly it.
No, don't. Okay. So yeah, so he next to the brown square, that's the entrance. The light brown square is the reception, and the spa, and the dark brown area is the work area.
Yeah.
Right. So that is nothing that is connected to the guests.
No, exactly. So the main road that you see here at the bottom is actually just the same road that everyone is used to when they still came to the old place.
Yes, just a little bit
just
further.
A couple of minutes further. It's really not that far, and if you keep driving, then you will end up in Bahowo.
With the dive center.
At our dive center.
And like we said before, that's only a 5 minutes drive.
Yep.
Right?
So it's close by. And yeah, so indeed, the entrance, reception, spa area, and then
our beautiful Zen garden.
It's looking nice, as you will see in this update.
Yeah.
And then we have the restaurant. So I think in terms of distance from the entrance to the restaurant, it's 30 meters?
Yeah, no, I'm not 20? Even. I think 20.
Something like that.
20, yeah.
Yeah. And then next to that is the kitchen.
The kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, it looks a little bit as if the restaurant and the kitchen are very far apart, but that is only 1.5 meters.
Yeah, they're a lot closer, actually.
But it gives a very, very good impression of where everything is.
Yeah. And
the restaurant is also bigger than the kitchen, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to draw from memory.
It's fine. It's fine.
The dark green squares, the rectangles are vegetable gardens.
Yeah, they're not doing very well with all this rain, guys.
It's a little bit too much.
We will try again when weather starts to improve a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have the chalets, and again, the position is not absolute, but two of which are under construction at the moment.
Yeah, so that is the two on the top. So the top word chalet is the one that is now, they are building the walls right now, and the one left of that is the chalet that is furthest, the progress is the furthest.
Yeah.
And as we speak, they're putting the roof on top.
Yeah.
And the other three on the right side, they are in the planning. Position-wise, this is approximately correct, right?
Yeah.
So
Something like this,
something like
and
that.
and I'm correct if I say that the terraces of each chalet or bungalow, whatever we're gonna call them, they will all look to the left side, right, all towards the pool.
Yes.
That's the
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watermelons.
Yeah, because of lots of water. You're so funny.
Thank you, Yvonne. And then the fire pit is behind the restaurant.
Yes. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to use it yet, also because of all this water coming down.
Yeah.
But I can, honestly, I look so much forward to sitting there together with you guys, with a beer and
Piece of pizza.
eat a pizza and just having a good time there.
Yeah.
It will be amazing.
Yeah. The pool and the jacuzzi being the smaller one, of course,
Yeah.
of the two squares that you see there.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, you've seen a lot of the pool already. I snuck in another shot of the pool in this in this week's video as well, because it just looks so nice. And then the white square on the top of that is the pool bar with the terrace and the little barbecue that we have there, which currently doesn't look super presentable, but it will be later. And then all the way in the top left, we have the two villas.
Yeah.
And you see the two octagons, the two brown octagons are the villas, and then the smaller white octagon that's connected with
terrace.
That's the little terrace that is shared between the two villas. And then finally here we have the pavilion. Our venue center.
Venue center pavilion. Yeah. Which comes along quite nicely.
Yeah. Thank you, Ernst.
And then just for everybody, but there will not be a token there under the pavilion. That's my house.
Yeah,
that's where we sit at the moment.
I did not want to draw unneeded attention to that.
No, but that we tell that to you.
Yeah. So yeah, Jennifer, I hope this gives you a bit of a decent overview, and then next time you see more updates from us.
We do it we put it on the fact sheet, this one. So if you want to have another look later on, then you can.
Yeah.
It's on the website.
Yeah. Rob has a good question. The dive center is how many meters?
What do you mean? How big it is?
I think he means in terms of distance from here to there.
What would it be? Maybe. Wow, 3 kilometers.
Yeah, it's a very short drive.
It's a very short drive.
Yeah,
3 kilometers.
Yeah, and that's a good one. Yeah, everybody make a screenshot. I'll just remove us from the map quickly, so
you can make a screenshot.
Make a screenshot, and you can keep it for reference, and then we will see how far from the truth this will be later. But it won't be far from the truth.
No,
that's for sure.
Transportation from and to the dive center will be organized, Rob, in case you worry about the distance. Arjen is great.
Yeah. So this is I wanted to share this with you. That was a fantastic idea, Jennifer. It's nice that people are pitching in. So by all means. So there you go.
I love it.
There you go. Nice. And that's the map.
Yep. And then we get the update.
Yep.
Right. So like every week there's a lot of things going on, but there's also a lot of things that you don't really see directly because they happen either in the ground, under the ground, or with electricity or water or whatever. But we want to show you how far we got in 1 week, and it always helps me to look at it from the camera point of view, because sometimes I get like oh, we still have to do so much.
You
And
get a more
it's
objective
yeah,
view of it.
and it doesn't go fast enough and things like that. But yeah, next week the venue center will be finished. One of the villas will be finished.
Mhm.
Um, one of the bungalows will have a roof and will probably almost finished. So yeah, things are speeding up.
Yeah.
We're on track.
Good.
Enjoy.
So first off, there's
Surya.
Surya, our engineer,
No, he's mechanic.
mechanic. And,
So this is behind the spa, guys.
Yeah.
So you see there in the behind Surya, that's the compressor. The fuel tanks. For the time being, Surya is working on the engines as well. And Surya is one of the people that has been with me for 21 years.
Mm.
Yeah. Omeng was, I asked Omeng to put some flowers around our yin and yang. It looks so much friendlier
Mhm.
and beautiful.
Yeah. Very zen.
Yeah. I can't wait until things dry up a little bit.
That would be nice.
Maybe less gloomy. So this was chalet number 2.
Yes, chalet. Albert, by the way,
Chalet
loves
number
the
2.
word chalet.
Yeah. And yeah, Jacob, yeah, he uses it as an excuse. He ordered more batu. That's a lot of stone.
Mhm.
And this is to enable the truck with the tana, the yellow sand, to fill up the foundation, so they can drive it up and fill it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here I'm discussing that the doors from this chalet should have a little bit of different position than the first one.
Mhm. And so we are now walking down the road. You saw on the map the main road from the entrance. And thank you, Axel. And but I'm just cutting through here.
Yep.
I'm going past
To chalet number 1.
chalet.
Chalet
Chalet Hermes. Hermes.
Herman. Chalet Hell.
Chalet La Neige Éternelle.
Eternal Snow.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Whenever I hear chalet, I have to think of skiing.
Yeah.
Premium chalet.
That sounds good.
Could you? It certainly has a nice ring to it.
Sometimes this hurts my eyes, guys. All this building mess around it, but it can't be helped. Waar gehakt wordt vallen Spaanders. You can translate that. So here you see they have started with the roof. And yeah, this is Eden.
He's a character.
He is a character. The thing is that he's a little bit deaf.
Oh.
And he used to be our captain until it was really impossible to keep him there because he couldn't hear the engine. And so it was a little bit of a mess with him. But he is a very good guy and very sweet and friendly.
So this will be
This is the
your new accommodation soon.
Yeah, that is for him. He's not online at the moment. He probably has to work. This and right side is the bathroom. Left side is a walk-in cupboard for those that have been in Lembeh. That's the same system as in Lembeh.
Yeah.
And this is a sitting area or living room if you want. And I want to do something different than normal. I'm making holes in the wall.
Yeah.
Right.
Or rather, one of the guys is.
Well, yeah, one of the guys is doing it. I designed that.
Yeah.
And this is the terrace. So the yellow part. So you see the signs there. So this is Lexi. For the next bungalow, we also will have holes, but then we will keep the stones out of it. So, yeah. So the idea is that the hole will be all the way through between the living room and the bedroom. There will be a small light
Yeah.
in the top of that square, and then something inside. I can be a small statue, or maybe a small plant, something, and that small light can stay on during the night. So in case you wake up and you need to go to the bathroom, it's very, very dark in the land. It's you're sleeping in the jungle, guys.
Yeah.
So it looks romantic. I think it will look pretty.
That's
and,
gonna look very, very neat. I, I, I feel like it could be a little bit Mediterranean style, right? With those with the holes in the wall.
Yes,
like a divider,
Greek.
a bit Greek.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Einen wunderschönen guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen, Jürgen.
Für euch auch,
Jürgen.
Jürgen. Thank you for joining us. So
the manual cement mixer. Yeah, everything is manual. And I offered to buy a thing like that. They refused it. They prefer to do it like this. So
okay.
Yep.
Yeah. If that's what you want to do.
If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do.
Yeah. Skipping over the pool for the moment, going towards the pavilion.
Yep.
I still like the name. You?
Yeah. For me, I have a different image in my head when I hear the word pavilion, but we looked it up and we agreed. I don't know what to call it differently.
If you have any suggestions, please let us know.
So Epping and Lembeh are making good money with this because they go like crazy putting those tiles in. Because it's flat and it's big and it's a big surface and they get paid per meter, so they're doing good for this week. Next week will be a little bit different because they have to do the stairs and the toilet and the gudang. Yeah. So I think we choose really nice tiles there.
Yeah.
Nice color. And Arnold and team already had put their first base paint on there.
Yeah, these guys and their cutters, power tools.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. So this is like the podium area.
Yeah. Right? So we were inventing all kinds of activities there. Really? Yeah. We were talking about presentation from Stephen Weinberg.
Photo competitions,
organized by Gillian. And actually, that was Arjen that said it's also a very cool hangout place.
Yeah.
So you could hang out with the beer here.
Yeah.
As well, and if everything fails, we make it into a restaurant as well.
Yeah.
We have 2 restaurants.
Yeah, but in general, the idea is to have venues or events.
Yeah, small, and not so loud.
No. So if it's your birthday, we can.
We make a small party for you.
We put you in het zonnetje.
Yeah. We put you in the sunlight.
We put you in the sunlight under the shade of the.
Did you guys know that this gentleman actually is a disc jockey? So we can have our own private discos as well.
Yeah. So here we're going to the villas, all the way top left of what you've seen on the map. And what progress has been made?
Okay, well, the left villa, they are in the stage of cleaning up.
Yep.
And that's a little bit of a tough job because although we try to be very careful with the paint, there's a lot of spillage, and it's good paint, so it takes an effort to take it off. And I decided to have a sliding door in the bathrooms to make sure that not everything gets soaking wet when you take a shower. So
nice.
they're doing that at the moment.
Yeah.
And we were a little bit late, weren't we? We were a little bit late seeing the moving of the kitchen.
The kitchenette, this here, the kitchen furniture.
The kitchen furniture and the dining table.
Yeah. But then nobody told us.
No, nobody. I said that I wanted to do it today for the stream, but I didn't tell them that it still need to be connected, guys. So it's not 100% on place yet. So the water still needs to be connected, and we need to make the hole for the wash box.
Mhm. The wasbak, the wash basin.
The wash basin.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it looks fantastic. All handmade.
Yes.
And then we've got some nice lighting fixtures.
Yeah. What do you think? This is this I.
It's very different.
The guys were like, she's crazy, but they always think that it doesn't matter
Mhm.
until they see the results. Funny enough, the lamps are going on and off in a pattern which is unintentional, and I didn't see it before.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks very modern, don't you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. It looks. I can't put a finger on it, but I love it.
And the guys call it a ginseng root.
Mhm.
So we decided to call this the ginseng villa.
Okay.
This is Mingo. He's hanging the doors in the frames. This guy is from Adi's team. He's making the sliding doors for the bathrooms.
Mhm.
So
It's amazing what a lick of paint and some cleaning up does. Huh?
yes. And
Well,
then and how different it is when the sun is shining,
yeah,
right?
that's huge.
We
Compared
were
to last week, it's actually nice weather at the moment. And the shower winds.
oh, I didn't see that.
I know.
Yep, no words.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Everybody loves the lights, by the way. And Wim says he is going to book a party on the 14th of June.
Definitely.
For sure, Wim.
And okay, so next week the mirrors will be hanging with lights behind it. And again, same as in the bungalow, the idea is that those lights are on at night. So when you go to the bathroom, you don't have to have a big light on, which I hate personally.
Yeah.
When you want to go to the toilets, then there's some soft lights that make sure that you don't get lost.
Yeah. You don't get lost. In case you end up in the pond.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't like so much the pimps, but yeah, we have to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then did you make a shot of the frog?
Yes. Yeah. Because we've got a frog that's pouring water in the water.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
first, we're taking a look in the second villa
Okay,
here.
this is the second villa, which is still a little bit messy, but the paint is on the wall, except the back wall, not yet, right? The kitchen is finished, but it's still upstairs. And yeah, they're cleaning up already, painting the outside. The delay for this villa is the ceiling because of the rain. We can't. Hey, guys, this is a familiar face, huh?
Yeah, to some of you, it must be.
That is Bonnie. He was working for these past 2 years on the Bajeko. Bajeko are the big fishing boats, and now he was back, and yeah, Arnold called him to help painting. So, and he's cheerful as ever.
Yeah. And a nice guy.
And a very sweet guy. Yeah.
So that's the second villa. It's still a bit messy. What's this one called?
And that one will be called Saguer.
Saguet.
Saguer. And you will see later why.
Mario always wants to practice his English. Thank you, Anneke. fine. How are you?
Yeah, so it looks like there's still a lot of things to do, but you know, when the ceilings are in,
Yes.
actually
No.
the
Okay.
curtains are
I am
ready,
painting.
but yeah, I don't want any curtains right now.
I
I
can see
wait
that.
until that's finished.
Yeah. I can see that.
Then the scaffolding
I.
is out, then it's done,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Then it's only the cleaning.
Yeah. Exactly. And then the pond needs to be cleaned up.
The pond will be emptied and
Yeah.
then we fill it up
Yeah.
um, if the rain doesn't do it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that is Tony, who learned a completely new profession, water and electricity. He's the apprentice of Frans,
Mm-hmm.
learning how to. This COVID thing's very bad for most people and most businesses in the tourism sector. But it had some advantages too.
Yeah.
Without COVID, we wouldn't have this, guys.
Exactly.
And look at our water spouts
Yeah. So this is the frog that was installed last week,
with light on top.
and a light. Yeah.
Yep. And then that's not done yet, but from the top, there will also be water falling. So
Oh,
he
okay.
will also be sitting in the rain.
Oh. Well, he's a frog, so that's okay.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm so totally, completely happy with my ionizer.
Mm-hmm.
The water is absolutely crystal clear.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy with it that this week I ordered a second one.
Yeah. That goes to Lembeh.
Goes to Lembeh. So you don't have headache anymore there about the pool. Yeah.
Well, it just saves a lot of chemicals. First of all,
That's good for environment, but also very good for
the wallet.
For the wallet.
Yeah. Because that stuff is not cheap.
No, and it's getting only more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a really nice idea for that tree stump.
Wait, let me just go back a little bit. So.
Yep.
Right. What's your idea for the tree
I want to make a very big umbrella from natural materials on there. So if you want to sit in the sun, you sit in the sun. You want to sit under the umbrella.
Oh, that's a good idea. So it's going to be like a gazebo kind of natural.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The frog looks like the Talassa equivalent of the mannequin piss.
Yes, you're right.
Hi, Siep. Goedemorgen.
Goedemorgen.
Thanks for joining us. The milky cloud has disappeared nicely. It has.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
absolutely
crystal clear.
It's really crystal clear. Even on the video, it doesn't look as clear as it actually is.
No.
It's like the video is a little bit foggy or what?
Yeah, there's condensation on the lens.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah. Probably from the rain.
Most
yesterday.
Likely, yeah.
It was kind of wet.
Yeah. Thank you, Albert.
Thanks, Albert.
Thanks a lot. So yeah, that looks wonderful.
Yes.
Any news on the jacuzzi so far?
No, not yet. We found the leak though. There was a small leak in the bar under the jacuzzi. I thought it was the jacuzzi itself that was leaking. That doesn't seem to be the issue. I think we can solve it with something called aquaseal. We will do that soon. And then, can you? This is an enormous rock.
Really? And here's another one with a very tiny dog.
And with a very tiny dog. And this is Dapper, who's not that tiny anymore, and very, very funny and very, very sweet. She always looks a little bit worried though with all the wrinkles. But we will make a little seat there with this big rock. So it's a beautiful place, and you can look out over the pool and the forests.
Yeah, because the idea is like, we have this 1.2 hectare of land.
Yep.
And the idea is to create these little pockets of place,
where you can
sense of place.
Yes. Yeah. Just so it's never get boring. If I can live here for years every day, and I never get bored, for sure you can handle it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or 3 weeks.
Yeah. If you can handle it, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Thanks. And Albert also.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I completely agree with that. So
Yeah, that was the update.
another
for
week.
this week. Another week, and another weekend for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you enjoy this kind of videos as much as we do. Any suggestions, comments, questions, just bring them on.
Yeah, there's still one that we are looking into. We wanted to do another one on the creepy crawlies, on the insects.
Yes, but it needs time.
That needs some time. It needs some preparation.
Yeah.
We need to find them.
Yeah. Well, we had one nice one this morning, right?
Yeah.
I never saw it before.
Let's see if I can just show you on my phone.
It took it took its landing place in the bar, in the coffee shop downstairs.
So it looks like this.
It looks like this. Yep. I never saw it before. It's really beautiful.
Any bug lovers out there? So, what could it be? Some kind of a beetle, but.
And then it took off.
Yeah, like a little helicopter.
I just managed to open the window in time.
Exactly.
So
yeah, and this is. I just wanted to show you this as well. The visit from our influencer lady,
Vanessa.
Vanessa from Manado.
And her boyfriend.
Who is, of course, the cameraman.
Who is the cameraman? Yeah.
So that was
in
nice.
Front of the spa.
Yeah. So yeah, een snoutkever.
Maybe.
A snout beetle.
Maybe.
Proboscis beetle. Who knows? He is cute. I agree.
Yes.
We can trust Paul to make these comments, right?
Well, he can either mean the dog or Yvonne, right?
Oh, that's very nice, Graham. Thank you very much. See you next time. And you too, keep well. You also keep dry.
And keep dry, especially your feet.
Yeah, have to go and do some homework on drones.
Thanks, Graham. There are good researches on drones.
Yeah, yeah. It's the kind of research I also like to do, actually.
Yeah.
And another week in paradise.
Yep. Yes. And actually, Axel, I'm secretly proud of my team, of course, but also of what we're building here and how things are looking. It's it's good.
Okay, so this is the problem when you share one Facebook account between two people who are a couple. Because it was Yvonne typing and not Paul. I mean Paul, she says. So.
Hey, but it was a Paul remark.
It was actually a Paul kind of remark. Yeah, I would have expected that not to come from you, Yvonne. But well done. And Joost, thanks a lot. Thank you very much. It's nice. And Anneke, thanks for the nice words. That's very nice. Thank you, Wim. And yeah, once again, thanks so much for sticking through us, making a booking. We've never met, and you've been with us for all 91 times. It's amazing.
You guys are amazing. Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
Thank you, Daggy.
Daggy Bo?
Thank you very much. I don't know who Daggy is.
Who is Daggy Bo?
I think maybe it's some Anadonese person watching.
Maybe.
Could be.
Well, thank you.
Makasi.
Makasi.
And yeah, thanks. And everyone have a nice day.
Have a nice day, guys.
You've seen the URL scrolling below for a while. We could still use any help you can spare. If you know anyone or if you haven't donated yet, please feel free to visit
take it in consideration.
Yeah, feel free to visit the URL and maybe send it to people that you know. Spread the word. We could always use any help we can get. And yeah, I agree. It does feel like a last sprint. We're getting closer and closer to reopening of what seems like a normal kind of life.
Yeah. Hangadanali, but he means bangga sekali.
Bangga sekali. Bangga sekali. Bangga sekali.
Yeah, saya juga, Axel. Bangga sekali.
So yeah, and that goes for everyone. Have a nice weekend.
Have a beautiful weekend, everybody. I hope the weather is nice. You can go for a walk in the forest, on the beach, and not too much rain, not too much wind. and not too much snow in Canada.
Yeah, not too much water in Australia.
And not too much water in Australia. So not too much from anything except happiness.
Yeah.
Lots of happiness.
And just enough of everything else.
Yes.
That would be nice.
Mm-mm.
Yes, we will, and everyone as well.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. And see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.